Hello, today I am going to show you how to use Kami with your WriteScore lessons. First, if you have not downloaded the Kami extension, please go to your Google Chrome store and do this. You, as well as the students, must have the Kami extension downloaded on your computer. Okay, so I'm going to the Chrome store. Click on Douglas County System. This gives us the extensions that are approved by the district. Type in Kami. You're going to download it. I have it already added. However, after you download it, you just follow the steps that the extension gives you in order to sync to your Google account. So now I'm going to go to WriteScore. I'm going to the resources in which I showed in the previous video. Today I want to work with a second grade lesson. I am going to go to literary text. I'm going to go to the domain key ideas and details. I will be using a lesson from Standard 3. Analyzing development, character development and details, analyzing the character. I'm just going to show you how the full lesson plan is there. From the lesson overview, materials needed, instructional focus, explicit instruction, modeled instruction, guided instruction, okay? And the independent practice. It's totally up to you how you want to use the information to present your lessons, whether it's in a Nearpod, whether it's using digital anchor charts. However, this is the full lesson. All right. So you have the lesson that goes with the story. Here's the text. And after you complete the lesson and after reading the text is called the baseball game. Then you have a handout that comes behind it. Remember, this handout is just printable. The interactive handout is the handout that actually the student can work on using the computer, okay? Now, if I wanted to, I could just click on the K here to open this document into Kami. I can open this PDF and upload it in Kami. I could go to my Google Classroom as well to create a Kami assignment. However, I'm not going to do either of those. I am going to go to the Kami icon or the Kami app in my portal. And the reason I am going to do that is I am going to merge the documents. As you saw, the text was on one document and the questions and the answers were on another. So as you see at the bottom, I had already downloaded the PDF and I have already uploaded them before I started the video into my Google Drive. So I'm going to go to Kami. I'm going to skip because it's single sign-on. I'm going to open from my Google Drive because that's where I have it saved. It's one of my recent documents. I named it baseball, so I'm going to click on the document. I'm going to select. And now I have uploaded that document into Kami. So just please be mindful that I am demonstrating from a teacher account. Okay, so just be mindful. The student account, I'm sure is similar, but as you know, sometimes they're a little different. So just be mindful that you may see a little differently than the student may. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the menu bar. I'm going to go to split and merge. Remember those, there were two documents that I needed. I'm going to continue to split and merge. And now I'm going to upload the questions and answers file to go along with my text. So I'm going to go and find that file. I'm going to select. And you may not have to do this. If it's one page, you won't have to do this, okay? All right, if there are two pages in one document, you won't have to. But since I have multiple documents, I need to merge them together. And now I'm going to export all of my documents. I'm going to open it in Kami. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and rename my document. I'm going to rename it here. So I'm just going to say character. Development Standard 3. or standard 3 character development, either or. I am going to save, okay? I'm going to upload it to my Google Drive. And you can do that at the end, but either or is fine. But I just want to go ahead and show you that. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to use the features. And before I assign it to kids, of course, you will erase all those features and add those annotations. But I just want you to see it. So here's the select button with the cursor. Your hand tool, you can go up and down, but you can also use the scroll bar. You have to select your annotations. You have the dictionary tool. You can double click on it. You can click on it. It gives you the definition of the word. Okay. The next feature it has is the text to speech.
B. Time signature. You're on deck, Eddie. Coach called from the other end of the dugout. Eddie stood up and headed out onto the ball field.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there. I can change my voice if I wanted to.
Stood up and headed out onto the ball field. He was next to bat. He watched as Hank, his best friend.
I can also change the speed of the text, of the reading of the text, okay? Next will be markup. We teach our students to highlight textual evidence. As you see, they can change the color. And there's a palette here as well where there are more colors. You can use a highlighter box, okay? A square highlighter. You can strike through. We teach our students to strike through when we want to eliminate wrong answers. So you may have them to use process of elimination and strike through. Underline, say for instance they need to underline important information in the question, which best describes. So the key word here is best. You can use the underline feature, okay? The next feature is the comment feature. Here, if you click on the word or click on a word, you can comment. Eddie was happy when Hank hit the ball hard. As you can see here, if a child has trouble typing or if you just need to differentiate, the child can click on the audio and say what they want to type, and it'll spell it out for them. Okay, so say for instance if I want to do a voice comment on mumble. I know mumble means to talk very, very low when no one can hear you. I know mumble means to talk very, very low when no one can hear you. I can do a video comment. Wow. Wow. I am sure that Eddie gave himself some confidence when he missed the ball. Wow. I am sure that Eddie gave himself some confidence when he missed the ball. You do a screen capture. And you can share it, and you can do a recording over your screen capture to the students, and you can say done. And you can share it, and you can do a recording over your screen capture to the students, and you can say done. As a matter of fact, click done. Okay, so those are the comment features. Okay, so now I'm going to X out of that. The text box. Students can left click, draw a text box. They can type whatever they want to type. Eddie hit the ball hard. They can move the text box if need be. Okay. You can make a text box on here if you want to have for the students to type in. Here's the and when you left click on the text box, it gives you the basic tools, the basic functions of the text, okay? And here as well. I think Eddie was hopeful. So you see, instead of me typing it, I clicked the microphone button and it allowed me to talk into the text box and it typed out what I said. So that could be some differentiation for your students who are, you know, having trouble spelling a word, having trouble typing, having trouble writing out their thoughts and so on. The next feature, you can do an equation. Here are your symbols. You can draw, okay? So you can draw if you need to. If they need to draw something, I'm going to change that color. The transparency, you can make it dark or light. See, now I have it really light, so I'm going to change that. So say, for instance, if I want to draw something, now it's darker and I changed it red. I can make it lighter as well. You can do the shapes. Say, for instance, if I don't want a circle, but I want to just put a circle around my answer, even though I can do a check box. But say, for instance, if there was an A, B, C there, I can do a shape of a circle. Okay. The next thing I could do is I can erase. So I can erase all annotations. I can erase all shapes and drawings and so on. I can erase all annotations. Image. I can upload an image from my computer or my Google Drive, or I could search an image on Google Search. I can give a sticker if the person did a good job. I'm going to drop it. I can remove it by just deleting it with the trash can. I can insert a signature. This is really good for any documents like PDF if you need to sign. So you can draw your signature. Then you can upload it and put it wherever you want to put it. Okay, of course, it'll be much better if I had a stylus. You can upload it, insert. I can place my signature wherever I want to in the document, okay? Double click and drop. All right, I can move my toolbar to the right, okay? So those are just some of the features that are in Kami, okay? So now, you want to make sure you erase all your annotations if you're playing with it at first, or if you want your text box to stay in, you may. However, when you upload your assignment, you want it to be, more than likely you're going to want it to be blank. So how to upload the assignment, you're going to create your assignment in the Google Classroom as if you were creating your assignments. This is the features restriction where you can turn your features on and off, okay? All right. So please let me know if you would like to know more about Kami. I'm going to go ahead and erase, because like I said, if I were actually uploading it, I wouldn't have all this. I just want to demonstrate you some of the tools that Kami had to offer. Please let me know if there are any questions. You can also share your document as well. Thank you, and there'll be more from Kami soon.